Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. Well, our buddy Jim has sent us another trivia. He sent us a couple actually. One, first one up, Seinfeld. I think I did pretty good the last time.
You're the only one who watched it.
Seinfeld, one of the best TV shows of all time.
I watched about 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, so, and like we quote movie quotes from Seinfeld all the time,
Yes.
right? So, I'm out of the contest. Everybody knows that. And so, these two are going up against me. Maybe we'll add both their scores together.
Ooh, that's getting cocky.
Ooh, I like that.
No, I'm just saying, you guys are always complaining you don't know. And then when we go to the next one, we'll add Paul and my score up against you, because it's Star Trek. He doesn't like that as much as he liked what I said a minute ago. Apparently I'm Jerry, Mark is Kramer, and Paul is Elaine. I mean George. I mean George. All right. Where he gets these pictures from, I don't know.
I have about as much hair as George.
You're getting there.
Those are snapshots from our videos.
All right. In episode 1 of The Robbery, whose apartment is robbed?
Okay, hurry because I don't know if it's going to tell us.
Okay, I'm complete guess.
Okay, what do you got?
I said Kramer.
I said Elaine.
I said Jerry.
Okay.
It's not George. We're still all in the race. It's not Kramer. It's not Elaine. Woo.
All right.
One for Don.
So much for a fast start.
Don pulls ahead.
Who takes up swimming in the East River due to the pool being too crowded?
I know this one. Oh, no. No. This is different.
I'm guessing again.
Okay,
I said Kramer again.
it is Kramer.
I said Kramer. That sounds like something Kramer would do.
You guys are marking your points you don't know yet.
I know it's Kramer.
If Don says it is,
If I'm that confident, I know it's
Yeah.
Kramer. I could have answered before the names went up.
before I read the question.
Elaine gives a fake phone number to a man she meets in Hakuna Party. What? Hanukkah party. What was the card for? What? Oh, okay.
Fake.
What was the he gives a fake number on a card to a person from the Hanukkah party. What was the card for? A free coffee? A free oil change? A free submarine sandwich? A free spa treatment?
Sure. Okay.
I said a free oil change.
I said a submarine.
Elaine doesn't drive.
I don't know why she had the card.
It's a free submarine sandwich.
Ooh.
A better way just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's a free submarine sandwich. Mark gets a point. Way to go, Mark.
Yay.
Good guess.
I am not doing so well.
Elaine eats a piece of cake from a wedding of King Edward VIII to Wallace Simpson. How much did her boss pay for the cake? Number one could be anything. What do you say?
I said $29,000.
I said B, 50,000.
I said 50,000.
It is kind of a guess. I knew it wasn't that. I knew it wasn't a million.
Oh! Starting my comeback, baby.
Paul pulls it out. Wait.
Kenny Rogers' Roasters restaurant opens across from Kenny's apartment, and the light shines in his apartment, causing him not to sleep.
Kramer's apartment.
Kramer's apartment. A giant bucket of chicken, eat here sign, best chicken in the world sign, a red neon chicken. I don't know if they even ever showed the sign.
Okay.
Complete guess.
Me too.
Okay, I said a red neon chicken.
Me too.
That's what I said.
Well, we're all gonna tie no matter what. That would be Kentucky. Bucket of chicken. Best show up.
Yay!
Hey, we all got it right. Ellen pushes an armoire that she asks Kramer to watch. It gets stolen and Kramer replaces it with one from the Soup Nazi. What is in the drawer of the armoire? Soup Nazi's recipes, the Soup Nazi's address book, the Soup Nazi's diaries, or the Soup Nazi's immigration papers?
All right.
What did you say?
Immigration papers.
I put the recipes.
It's the recipes.
Why did your A look like?
I'm trying not to let you guys see me do this with the answer.
You're the last one to answer all the time anyway. so-
Yeah.
Well, I don't even need to write it down. I can just tell you my answers if you don't trust my writing down.
Did you do the points or no?
Yep.
His A looks like all of the letters if you look at it at the right angle.
I went like this and I put the line through it. Kramer proposes a new coffee table book to Pendant Publishing. The East River, Life in New York, coffee tables, or bagel making.
Okay.
You both answered? Coffee table book.
Coffee
C.
tables.
What did you say, Mark?
Bagel
D.
making.
What did you say?
Coffee table.
You would be correct.
And it even opens up like a coffee table.
Yeah. He went on to Regis and Kathy Lee.
I felt like there was an episode about bagels though.
There was. He used to be a bagel maker.
Yeah.
That was his job. He went on strike. Different episode, though. What was the first episode not to show Jerry's apartment? The parking garage? The keys? The puffy shirt? The Chinese restaurant? Ooh. You got
Parking garage.
Parking garage. Although, I don't remember showing that in a Chinese restaurant either, but it's definitely not the puffy shirt.
I'm doing much better than I
You guys
expected
are both
to do.
doing much better than I thought you would
So our scores combined, we've got you beat.
so far. George purchased a video game machine. What game is it?
I know this from previous
I
trivia.
think so too. Yeah, I think I
It's
remember. I got Frogger.
Frogger.
Yeah.
And the reason is because you said like George is going across the street dodging cars or something.
Trying to push the machine across,
Yeah, yeah.
and it gets run over by a truck.
Might be the last question after this. Frogger.
Okay.
I thought this was supposed to be hard, Jim. What baseball team did George work for? The Mets, the Red Sox, the Yankees, or the Tigers?
I don't know.
I'm gonna put my point.
I know what I want to put, but it doesn't sound right in my head.
Oh, now I'm double thinking.
Just write an answer down. There's a time limit here, guys.
Okay.
What do you say?
I said the Yankees.
It is the Yankees.
I got Yankees.
Okay.
Yay.
Mantle, Mays, Costanza?
I was thinking maybe Red Sox. but-
You got a job with the Yankees? The New York Yankees.
Well, we knew it had to be a New York team,
Yeah.
You would think.
but then the more we went on, the more the Mets sounded right.
Remember, he used to go into have the the conversation with George Steinbrenner in the episodes.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't,
the-
I didn't
he's the
watch it
owner of the
enough to be
Yankees.
like, oh yeah, it stands out.
Well, I'm disappointed. I should have hit 29,000, and otherwise I would have had a perfect score.
Oh,
There's another question. Oh, no, go.
Oh.
You know. All right.
You gonna read it?
No, I already know the. Oh, in the episode "Master of My Domain," who was the first to drop out? Jerry, Elaine, Kramer, or George? Here, I put my point down.
I'm guessing. But I think I'm wrong.
Who did you say?
You didn't write your answer?
Kramer.
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 I'm out. I'm out of the contest.
I thought it might have been Elaine because that would be
No.
what you don't expect. But I can picture Kramer. I'm out.
Here's a bonus question. Elaine dropped out. Who caused Elaine to drop out?
Magnum PI?
No.
No. I don't know.
Oh, the guy from Rules of Engagement?
Hmm?
The voice
The guy with the deep
actor
voice?
from the wheelchair
No.
guy in Family Guy?
Nope.
Who?
John F. Kennedy Jr.
Okay. Did you mark our points down?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
You marked yours down. All this time.
He only marked his down.
Oh, 12.
Cosmo.
Cosmo. But you didn't.
Why don't you read them anymore?
Because you said the answer before I even had a chance. What's Kramer's first name? Cosmo
Cosmo.
Kramer. I thought it was over. I didn't know how many questions there are.
Okay, let's see.
Apparently more than 11. Kramer.
I even know how they find out his name is Cosmo.
How?
His mother says it.
Yeah, that's generally how we all find out our names.
We meet his mother for the first time. Congratulations. You should just say congratulations to Dawn and the other competitors.
Well, wait. Our scores are what?
If we combine your scores together, you have 16 points.
And you only have?
11.
We crushed you. We destroyed
If you added it together, yes, you did. Congratulations, team losers.
We can always say now that Dawn lost the Seinfeld trivia.
That's right.
I am surprised you got 8 out of 12.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a 75%.
The
score.
questions weren't all that difficult,
No.
so yeah.
Some of them were, yeah, the 29,000, I actually knew that, and I said 50. So I went with 50. So I should have known that, though.
But you only got 3 more points than I did.
But I only missed one.
Yeah, but in a thing that you watch religiously.
But I only missed one. And,
Like, I think
and it was in numbers.
So I'm sure somewhere in your house you have a shrine.
Like, I think you said you watched all the seasons every year.
I do.
Yeah.
What apartment does Jerry live in?
His.
He lives in 5A. Lives on West
You
181st
can't
Street.
just pick out things that you already know.
But I mean, that's a pretty random question. What's the name of the cafe that they eat at? Huh?
But you,
Huh?
see,
Central Perk.
Nope.
these are the
Wrong
things you
show.
already know.
Yes.
So you can't just say them.
But it's Seinfeld. I already know. So anything about Seinfeld, I pretty much already know.
You hear that, Jim? No more Seinfeld.
Do you remember
You know
the
what's-
episode where Jerry takes over for Newman? His mail route?
No. Well, I know that there was an episode. I don't know what happened in it.
I even know the day he took over. It was a Sunday. That's why they get in trouble.
You-
Mail on a Sunday? Oh, well.
You
That's the whole scene.
have issues.
I've watched that show numerous times.
Maybe some would say numinous times.
No one would
No,
say that.
Okay, well, that's right.
That was terrible.
That was
well, I mean,
that was one of the worst puns I've ever heard.
some work, some don't.
That was a Markism. We have a new word, Markism, for things that make no sense whatsoever. You know what? Prime Minister Trudeau just did a Markism. Made no sense whatsoever. All right, well, that's how we scored. 11 for myself. These two actually tied each other at 8 apiece. Not too bad. But you gotta step up your Seinfeld trivia, Jim. You gotta step it up
No.
if you're gonna beat the king.
That's the last Seinfeld trivia.
I dare you to give me a harder one. And don't ask me his apartment. Thanks, Jim, for sending that in. If you have any trivia, anyone else out there, feel free to send it in. You might see it here on the channel, and you might see us completely embarrass ourselves. Until next time, we'll see you on the channel.